At a depth of about 1,000 feet in the Pacific Ocean, seismic activity reveals an anomaly. Military divers discover a massive object hidden beneath a layer of coral and silt. Investigation reveals that it is a huge spaceship about half a mile long, believed to have lain on the bottom for about 300 years. The government organizes a secret operation to study the object. On board an underwater research station installed near the ship, a team of civilian specialists gathers psychologist Norman Goodman, mathematician Harry Adams, astrophysicist Ted Fielding, biochemist Beth Halperin, as well as the commander of the military part of the mission Harold Barnes and his subordinates. The team dives into the ship. They find empty rooms, a control panel, and a ship's logbook with corrupted data. However, one of the entries indicates that the ship came from the future. The ship's crew collided with an unknown object and survived some sort of catastrophe. A mysterious spherical object about 30 feet in diameter is discovered aboard the ship. The sphere is golden in color, completely smooth, seamless, with no visible doors or mechanisms. The surface reflects its surroundings, but does not reflect the people standing in front of it. It becomes clear that the sphere is probably of alien or extraterrestrial origin. After careful observation, one of the scientists, Harry Adams, spontaneously makes his way inside the sphere. He is then rendered unconscious and monitored for some time. Shortly after Harry's return, strange events occur. Anomalies begin to occur on the station. An unknown life form of jellyfish, giant squids, and natural disasters appear. Communication with the surface is interrupted. One of the military, radio technician Alice, is killed when attacked by an unknown creature. As events unfold, it becomes clear that these manifestations are materializing from the subconscious of the expedition members. All of the team members who have been near the sphere may have gained the ability to materialize their thoughts, desires, and fears. Suspicions fall on Harry because immediately after he left the sphere, the phenomena he had previously described in scientific papers began to occur. A voice appears, introducing itself as Jerry. He makes contact through the station's computers. At first, the crew believes it to be the ship's artificial intelligence, but then it is revealed that Jerry is the result of Harry's subconscious mind affecting the equipment. The materialization of fears continues. The station comes under attack. One of the crew members is killed in a crash. The psyche of the team members gradually deteriorates and they begin to suspect each other. Internal conflicts occur. Norman begins to analyze what is happening and comes to the conclusion that everyone who has entered the sphere has received the ability to translate their thoughts into reality. However, this ability is unconscious and dangerous because it is impossible to control it. Fears manifest as easily as desires. Norman, Beth, and Harry are the only surviving members of the team. They realize that in order to stop the anomalies, they must strip themselves of this ability. To do this, Norman proposes a collective amnesia to forget the existence of the sphere, the ability, and the entire operation. They use the station's medical equipment to create heavy sedation and suppress the memory. Afterward, they return to the surface. Before evacuating, they watch the sphere rise from the ocean floor and disappear into the sky. The operation is classified. The survivors return to their normal lives. The fate of the sphere remains unknown. It is assumed that it was sent as a test or mistake of space travel. No clear explanation is given. The sphere disappears, but its effects and the possibilities it offers remain a matter of speculation.